Uh, Good morning, and it may be afternoon in southern Cameroon. My message is clear, and it's the same message I have echoed previously. I am speaking to our fellow brothers and sisters who are serving in a foreign government, La Republique du Cameroun. I know you're serving in La Republique in a capacity as Gendarmerie, you're serving as a police, you're serving as a BIR, Intervention Rapide. But you are serving a foreign government that your value is not recognized. You are serving a foreign government that you are always regarded as a foreign entity. You always serving with your love, your dedication, and the whole heart that you believe that you are doing the best. But unfortunately, that is not how they see you. They see you as an enemy. They see you as a foreigner. They see you as a Nigerian. They describe you all sort of name. You are always the first person asked to clean the boss office. You are the first to be promoted. You are the first you to be neglected. Sorry for the misquoted messages. You are always the first not to be promoted. You are always the first to be assigned to take on dirty jobs in the office or whatever. And you are aware of the situation that is going on in southern Cameroon, the Ambazonia. Remember that we were never a colonial territory nor a conquered territory of the neighboring country, La Republique du Cameroun. We are not. The world community do not come to our assistance. The world community want to see that we are capable to sustain ourselves and progress to become a sustainable and free nation. So my message is clear to you. I know there are about 30 of you that are trying to escape. Remember, La Republique is monitored close all of you, especially those of the English expression, the Southern Cameroon, that are currently serving in the foreign nations. Remember that we are faced with neighboring giant Nigeria, in the north the Chadian, and in the west La Republique du Cameroun and south. But they think they can extinct us, they can driven us to extinction. But unfortunately, I am here to remind you that Israel, in the midst of the Arab world, has survived and remained the strongest in the Arab world. Israel is the smallest nation with populations, but we, the Southern Cameroon, are small just like the Israel. But we are the most smartest that you can think of, both academic, technical, and whatever you have, you can name. But I am here to remind these fellow brothers and sisters that serving the foreign nations, that your value won't be recognized. Come and join the citizens of Southern Cameroon and Ambazonia. Let's free ourselves from enslavement of a foreign nations, La Republique du Cameroun. Um, this is the map of our sovereign nations. You all see that I showed to you. And that is the last government of the city of Southern Cameroon, and that was led by A.N. Joa in 1965. We witnessed a rapid change of government. We witnessed a democratic form of government, and it was unanimously the best in West Africa. And we still have the best if we have the opportunity and free ourselves from an enslavement of the foreign nations, La République du Cameroun. That is the capital of Boya. That is the presidency that our former prime minister, you look at it, you will see that it's in the midst of a forest. But unfortunately, it doesn't matter to La Republique. You also witness the effigy of John Foncha that was pulled down in Douala. by the neighboring country, La Republique du Cameroun. That's just an exhibit of things that you see that they don't recognize us and they don't look at us as part of them. And that is why they will decide to uproot it by the police. And FEG pertained to Jungle Fudger, the most renowned person in the history of Southern Cameroon, Ambazonia. And this is our brothers and sisters that are in a jailhouse, languishing, suffering. And you can see, and these are in Kondenge. You might witness it. This is our brothers, this is our sisters. We brought this attention to the world community and we decided to forward this. You can see, our brothers have the right to liberty and the pursuit of happiness. I'm borrowing this word from the American liberator that declared this nation some 200 years ago. This is our police school in Motengene, and that they train dedicated police and that they has the value in our Anglo-Saxon way of life. And you can see, and this is the United Nations declarations that was made. And that is the same nation that declared the neighboring country, La Republique du Cameroun. And yet, the world seems to stay blind, as though they are not aware of the reality. But I am here to bring this attention to all of us, that we have a noble goal and objectives to free ourselves from enslavement of the neighboring country, La Republique du Cameroun. So now that you have listened to these messages, what is your goal? What is your objectives? You can reach me, and my door is open 24 hours, and I'm ready to work with you so that we can free ourselves from enslavement of the neighboring country, La Republique du Cameroun. You cannot say you're trying to escape like the 30 others that were trying to escape. No, come to the Southern Cameroon territory, and so we can work together and free ourselves from the final enslavement. If at least how many of you are together, and if you decide that you are leaving La Republique du Cameroun and retire back to Ambazonia, let's fortify our defense system. We can be able to defeat the enemy that is surrounding us and carry on an enormous burden to our brothers and sisters. We are capable, just as the Israel did against the Arab world, and they're still showing their strength through the Arab world. We are here in the United States, and we work in the same goal, the same objective, so that we can accomplish all these noble objectives. Don't believe that you are serving a nation that loves you. No, they don't. La Republique doesn't. When was your last promotion? When were you last recognized? When were you being regarded as a person? When were you addressed by your name instead of your dedicated name that often use les anglophones là qui est derrière là. Va voir les anglophones qui est derrière là, la côté là. Peut-être ici il peut résoudre votre problème. Of course, that person cannot resolve your problem because you happen to be an Anglo-Saxon way of life. Schools, the resumptions is out of the questions. Why will our school resume when our children are being murdered each day? When our boys are regarded as an enemies, when they are being languishing in jail, when they are being killed at random. So they want to tell us that they know education more important than us. No, we know educations more than they do. But fellow Ambazonians serving in the neighboring country, La Republique du Cameroun, I wish you to join me. We can defeat the enemy and become the strongest in West Africa, just like the Israel is the strongest. Together, we can accomplish this. This is Funtong Daniel speaking here from the great state of Texas, and I prove these messages. Love you all.